what interests me most. We could be here all day. Everything. Absolutely everything. Like I say, interested in everything. I come from a long line of engineers. My father he's a retired fabrication engineer. His father was a boiler smith and a blacksmith. He had blacksmithing skills, something like that. And on my mother's side as well, engineers were sort of prominent, mining engineers generally. So I come from a long line of them. My interest got started probably alongside the Meccano set. I remember when I was a small boy, my old man had a Hillman Imp. I remember him taking me outside into the garage and giving me a spanner and saying, "Come on son, give me a hand, do this." And I remember he showed me how the gearbox worked on the Hillman Imp, and I was about 5 or 6 at the time, and I was fascinated from here on in. I've worked in heavy engineering and fabrication. My first degree was in mechanical engineering. I've worked for the Ministry of Defence. I've worked in industry. I've worked in academia, and I've done all kinds of things over the years. When I was in my final years and undergraduate, I did some work on robotics and simulation of robotics, and I sort of got into computers through that. My specialism when I did my PhD was very high accuracy non-contact measurement, and that was measuring very small things using light. My current job is lecturer in engineering design at Sheffield Hallam University. A lot of computer-aided design is involved, so I teach students all about CAD and how to go through the whole process of designing industrial products, from the design brief through to the finished article, but the technical side of it rather than the aesthetic, if you see what I mean. We deal, as the engineering design group, we deal with the nuts and bolts. This whole business of science of engineering is actually incredibly interesting. It's not some dull, dusty subject that's just of interest to strange men with beards and blue overalls. It's actually absolutely fascinating, and that once you learn what those few basic rules are, you can go and apply those to just about any problem you've got, and there's an engineering solution, and it's usually fascinating. This is one of the most spectacular pieces of cheesecake I've seen in a while.